Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, Slippy Droopy. Today we're going to be taking a look at an expanded deck in ADP Zacian. ADP Zacian is a little bit more, it's a little more balanced in expanded because you do have things that can counter a little bit, such as Pokemon Ranger, which is a supporter that just eliminates all effects on the field. And it's not like in standard where the only way to really counter ADP is using crushing hammers and stuff like that. But enough talk about that. Let's get into the deck profile, and we're going to start with the big bad Arceus Dialga Palkia GX. With an HP of 280 and a dragon type. Its first attack for water, steel, and colorless, we'd have Ultimate Ray, and for 150, you can search your deck for 3 basic energy cards and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like, then shuffle your deck. And then for Altered Creation, 1 metal. Basically for the rest of the game, your Pokemon's attacks do 30 more damage to the opponent's active, and if you have at least 1 extra water energy attached to it, and your opponent's active Pokemon is knocked out by damage from those attacks, you take 1 more prize card. So basically, every time your active Pokemon goes attacks, takes the KO, we take an extra prize card for that. So if we're killing the Dedennes and stuff like that, we're taking 3 prizes. You know the deal with ADP. So now we're going to go to our main attacker in Zacain V with Intrepid Sword. Once during your turn, you may look at the top 3 cards of your deck and attach any number of metal energy cards you find there to this Pokemon. Put any other cards back into your hand. Use this ability, your turn ends. So honestly, just the ability itself. Honestly, if let's say you're going first, just Intrepid Sword, draw 3 extra cards. And if you're going, and you know, any turns you're not going to attack, Intrepid Sword drawing 3 cards isn't bad. Then you have Brave Blade for triple metal, doing 230, and during your next turn, this Pokemon can attack. Honestly, that's not a big deal. We've seen standard that Zacian can repeatedly go in and out and reset that effect on itself, and basically just attack more than like back and forth between turns. So that is nothing, and it's even a lot easier to do this in expanded format because we have things such as Guzma and even Floatstone that give it free retreat. So now on to the rest of our Pokemon. We're playing Crobat V for draw, Dark Assist. We're also playing a Dedenne for draw, and we're also playing H/V. Mainly we're playing this as a tech. There's a lot more stall decks in expanded, so Sonic Edge allows us to hit for 130 and 160 after Art of Creation, and its attack's damage isn't affected by any effects on our opponent's attack, so that allows us to hit a consistent 160, 160, 160. And then we have H/EX with the ability Mighty Shield. This is another tech card. It prevents all damage done to this Pokemon's attack from each of your opponent's Pokemon that has special energy attached to it. And basically we use this to kind of wall out special energy decks. A lot of decks tend to use special energies, so we can just throw Aegis up into the active and just use Slash Splash for 100 and 130 after Altered Creation. That's one way we beat special energy decks, such as maybe Ultra Garb. I know maybe Mad Party. I know there's Amazing Rare Box going out now in expanded and stuff like that use a lot of rainbows and prism energies, a lot of special energies. So this just stops them completely. And then we're playing 1 Mawile GX with its ability Captivating Wink. When you place one from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may have your opponent reveal their hand and put any number of basic Pokemon you find there on their bench. This is great. Again, just getting those small little squishy Pokemon so that you can just take them out, such as the Dedennes, Crobats, even Tapu Lele. Tapu Lele is very squishy, and knock them out for 3 prizes. Then you have Wily Bite. This attack does 30 more damage for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Now in the expanded format, there's a lot of decks that play this field called Sky Field. And what it does, it basically gives you Eternatus's 8 bench ability for both players. So Wily Bite is actually a lot more effective in general for decks that play that kind of stadium. So Wily Bite can easily do a lot of damage just like it does in standard against the E-turn matchup. So then we have Big Eater. Big Eater GX, your opponent reveals their hand and discard all supported cards from your hand. We're really not going to be using Big Eater a lot, but sometimes it comes into play. Sometimes we can't get ADP set up and Big Eater GX can just destroy our opponent's supporter cards. And then we're going to play Tapu Lele GX for its ability Wonder Tag. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may search your deck for a supporter card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. This is insane because we can look for any supporter, and specifically turn 1, we want to look for that Guzma Hala tag team supporter, so that we can quickly get ADP up and set up fairly quickly. In this deck, we do play double dragon energies, which we'll talk about later. And then energy drive also makes this just a good general decent attacker. This attack does 20 damage times the amount of energy attached to both active Pokemon. This damage isn't affected by weakness or resistance. So this can easily get damage up in general because you can attach energies to Tapu Lele to make it stronger, but also your opponent's energy increases its energy. So if your opponent plays a deck that uses a lot of energy, boom, Tapu Lele, go ahead and you can use it. So now we have Captivating Pokepuff. Captivating Pokepuff is basically Mawile GX in a item card. Your opponent reveals his or her hand and puts any number of basic Pokemon you find there onto their bench. This again allowing us to grab any squishy Pokemon that we might be able to finish off. And then we play one computer search. One computer search just allows us to search for anything at the cost of 2 cards. Then we're playing one field blower, allowing us to just blow stadiums and 2 cards off the field. Then we play 3 max elixirs. 3 max elixirs allows us to accelerate energy that we find on top of our deck to our bench Pokemon. Metal Saucer, again, allowing us to attach to things like Zacian, Mawile, Aegislash from our discard pile. Then we play Quick Ball to search for basics. Then we go Tag Call. Tag Call allows us to search for our ADP and Guzma Hala early game. And those are the 2 main cards that we want to get that first turn going second, so that we can set up ADP and instantly do the GX attack that turn. And then we're going to play Target Whistle. This is another one. Target Whistle, all we do is put a basic one from opponent's discard pile into our bench. So let's say we went ahead and we Guzma up the Dedenne, we killed it. We can just, if they don't fill their bench, we can Target Whistle that back on, Guzma, and kill the Dedenne again. Then we play 4 trainers mode. We really just want to dig for trainers. We're trying to get that Guzma Hala supporter turn 1, and we want to have as many outs as possible. This is basically an item Tarachi, but for 1 less card. Then we're playing 1 Chaotic Swell just to be able to bump stadiums and counter our opponent's stadium. And then we're playing 3 Guzma. Again, we just want to go Gust boss, or boss game basically, but this is Guzma game with this deck. And then again, the special card Guzma Hala. Search your deck for a stadium card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. We can also discard 2 other cards from our hand. If we do, we can also search for a Pokemon tool card and a special energy card in this way. So with this, we can search for our Chaotic Swell. Boom. Counter any stadiums that our opponent may have played. We can search for Float Stone if we need something to get out of the active, and our Double Dragon Energy for our ADP to be able to go into the active and quickly use Altered Creation GX. And then we play 4 Professor Sycamore so that we can aggressively draw through our deck. Then we play 2 Choice Band just to be able to hit some numbers that we may need. Zacian only hits 260. Some tag teams get, most tag teams are like at 270, 280. So this allows us to go a little bit over that range and just kill tag teams if we need to. Then we play 2 Float Stones, again, just to give us that free retreat. And even in the early game, we can retreat whatever's in our active so that our ADP can go in and use Altered Creation. And then we're going to go ahead and play Double Dragon Energy. Double Dragon Energy is basically a double Rainbow Energy, but for just Dragon types. And this is how we can easily get Altered Creation off turn 1 going second in the expanded format. So it's a single attachment, ADP into the active, Altered Creation, that's it. And then we play 9 basic Metal Energies. Again, that's just a nice number so that we can be able to find them quickly, find them through Intrepid Sword, discard them quickly so that we can Metal Saucer them, and Max Elixir as well. That's how we can quickly power up any of our middle attackers, even if our ADP goes down to like instant KO or something like that. So, all right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that deck profile. Let's get into some gameplay now, guys. Tails, cool. All right. So yeah, we're gonna go second. Okay, Zacian. We have the stone. So we need some way to get ADP, which right now is not looking too good. So hopefully we draw into something that'll get us the stone. Get us the ADP and double dragon. Okay. Attaches dark. Ultra ball. Okay. What are we ultra balling away? Double dark? Are we playing turbo dark here? Another Crobat. Okay. Interesting. Max elixir. Okay. Okay. Dark patch. Cool. Getting energy on board. Are we playing some Crobat VMAX deck or something? Because he seems to be happily attaching to Crobats. This hand isn't great, so we're just gonna go ahead and attach Intrepid and hope for the best. Okay, so we did get the Guzma Hala. Cool. Verbank City, okay. Put 2 more damage counters on poison Pokemon. What did he do? Play another Crobat? Okay. Cool. What else are you gonna do to us, man? Okay, Juniper. Dumping a lot of energies and a double dragon energy. Okay. So does he have ADP in his deck or something? Or some kind of dragon type? Darkrai EX. Okay. Hypnotoxic laser. Nice. So he doesn't put us to sleep. Okay. Is he, we might be playing against, okay. ADP. Not 100% sure what deck we're playing against right now. He did dump 2 double dragon energy, so he's gonna Venomous Fangs. So we're gonna get hit with 100 damage at this point. Okay, cool. So I think what we're gonna do is Guzma Hala. I'm gonna go here and take away the Captivating Pokepuff. Oh, we still don't. Gonna go here. This was a misplay. We still don't have. We still don't have this thing. So I should have. We're gonna go here. We're just gonna retreat. Because I messed up, because we still don't have the ADP. And we're just gonna Intrepid Sword. Jeez, this ADP is just being a drag to get out right now. No, nothing. I've pulled no way of pulling an ADP out of my deck. Guzma Hala, he's definitely gonna go ADP now. He has a free retreat with Darkrai EX. Okay. Altered creation. If I don't find some way of getting altered creation off this turn, I'm just skipping. I'm so confused by this. What's going on? Is he really just like Ultimate Ray doesn't work that way. Ultimate Ray, like if you poison me, you still don't take the knockout. You don't take the extra prizes. It has to be through. Okay. So he's gonna Ultimate Ray. I'm so confused by this deck. I'm gonna lose to it because I'm dead drawing and I can't get my ADP. I mean, I also misplayed last turn, but let's not talk about that. Trainer's mail, gimme. Okay, quick ball. There we go. How many energies do I have there? I have 3. Okay, I have 1. I think we can afford to get rid of one of these. And we're gonna go ahead and grab the ADP. We're gonna go here, attach, double dragon. My question is, do I want to go for the altered creation? I think I do. Because I have 2 Guzmas in hand, so I can just Guzma this thing, knock it out next turn. If I find energy. Now that I realize, I should have done Max Elixir. I should have Max Elixired, but I have Guzma, so I can actually Max Elixir this next turn, so we'll be okay there. He has a 1-card hand, so he's in top deck mode. Not 100% sure what he's gonna do. Okay, so he's just gonna go for Art of Creation himself as well. Cool. So we have the Metal Energy. So do I want to? Think we're gonna go ahead and knock this out. Let's go here, and I think we're gonna go. I think we're gonna bench Lele. Let's bench Lele just to have it as an attacker. Don't know if that was a good idea, but we'll grab a Sycamore from that. And then we'll retreat, go into this. We'll hold on. I think we'll go Saucer here, Max Elixir onto the Lele. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then we'll Ultimate Raid, knock out the Darkrai. And then go 1, 2, 3. Then go 1, 2. 170. He can knock us out with. He can knock out our Lele. He can knock out anything on our board. So I think our best bet. Let's go Lele. I don't know if that was a good idea. But that's fine. Double Dragon, Max Elixir, and Guzmahala. Okay. Restoration. Okay. He has a 2-card hand, so there's not much he can do there. Max Elixir, okay. Not 100% sure what this deck is trying to do. Okay. Hypnotoxic laser. Okay. But you have no cards in hand. It doesn't matter. You hit me. I just Guzma something up. Cool. That is fine with me. Okay, so you're hitting us for 190. Cool. So we're just gonna go ahead and go Saucer to the Zacian, and then we're gonna go here, and we're just gonna go ahead and where's my phone? And we're just gonna go ahead and Brave Blade for the knockout. Let's go. To complete the knockout. Boom, man, that's game. Let's go. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that video of ADP Zacian in the expanded format. Like I said before, ADPZ in the expanded format is a little bit more balanced. Again, there's a lot more ways to kind of counter it, and it's a lot easier to kind of hit those big numbers as well, and hit it. It's not as overpowered as it is in standard. The card pool is just too big and expanded for it to be that broken as it is in standard, or what it feels like to be broken in standard. But I hope you guys enjoyed that deck profile and some gameplay. Go ahead, if you're liking the content, feel free to leave a description down below. Hit that like button as well. It helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. And let me know what you think of the deck down in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Do you think, is ADP good and expanded? Do you think it is? I think it's okay. It's an aggressive deck. So just from its aggression alone, you can win games. But let me know what you think down below. I hope you guys have a good day, and peace.